tasks. Prior to our committee meeting, I didn't know the address on kids. I think 2 for next month. Brian had to go in, and apparently it's a landlord that we do have issues with. Brad went to inspect and it failed. I'm sure it's not back yet. So I will get Tony to give us more information on that and the address. I just, off the top of my head, that's the only thing I remember. 1002 Taylor. Due to the resignation of Tony Malgrano, we need to appoint a right-to-know officer. The right-to-know officer, yes. She resigned as right-to-know officer, so we need to designate someone. This time, I would like to ask council to put Wilson in that position. Mr. Wilson is familiar with our ordinances and what's been going on in the borough, and he would have easy access to all the documents that are being required.
Madam President, my only concern with that is, Cliff, you do about, what, 15 hours a week on the moor. Doesn't it make more sense to possibly have Linda, since she has a 40-hour work week, she's more accessible? My concern is if somebody hears something, Cliff, on a Tuesday, and possibly you're not in till Friday, I mean, I don't know what your schedule is exactly, they won't be able to get the 7 days notice that they need.
They can, because I have a fax machine in my house, and they'll simply fax me the request. Just comes in writing. You're entitled to 5 days to answer that request. And frankly, the reason Tony resigned, quite honestly, is it was taking away a lot of the time from the other things she was doing, and I think the same applies with Linda. The folks who are here full-time, or in Linda Wilson's case, part-time full-time, really have a plethora of things to do. Not that I don't. This is a much easier thing for someone to deal with who doesn't have to just, I can drop what I'm doing and deal with it when it's in. If it had to be answered immediately, then I would agree with you. We need someone who's here each day. But since you have 5 days from when the request is made before you respond to the request, that just isn't a problem.
Is it out of the question, this is a question for the solicitor, to have a deputy also in case something like that happens and could step in if Cliff was unavailable for a period of time and something was a time-sensitive request?
It makes sense. I could look into that and get back to you at the next meeting to give you an exact answer on that. But, I mean, I know in other circumstances, if the right-to-know officer is on vacation or things like that, I mean, they're still accepted different places at the window or the counter, so then they just get processed through the system. But I will look into that and report back to next week.
Okay, thank you.
So I'd like a motion to appoint Cliff Wilson as the right-to-know officer.
Motion.
Second. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Rabsky?
Yes.
Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Mr. Penny?
Yes.
Ms. Foley?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Mr. Rector?
No.
Mrs. French?
Yes.
Motion carries. Mr. Wilson is the new rights-to-know officer. Okay, any old business? Does anyone have any old business?
I don't know if this is always new, but I know we brought up, because we had made the motion to give the school district permission to pave their own property. So I did some digging and went to the recorder of deeds, and as I promised you, here is the sheet. That on 3/21/2005, it was reassessed. Here's the map. The numbers match. It's been their ground since 2005, which is before I got on council. This is the deal with that Brown Boys Club, former manager, Mr. McGuigan, Mayor Fry. I wasn't here, so I don't know what happened, but obviously, according to the Recorder of Deeds in 2005, it was a done deal. And as I said to the superintendent, I said, you know, we made a motion to sell you your own property, but I mean, I think the only thing we did was we made the agreement that if the clubs needed to use, not to, you know, bother the clubs, but And so I think that's why, and him and I got a good laugh at it.
Well, as we said at the meeting, this was raised by the
Right.
solicitor of the school district. We were just trying to be as helpful as we could, because
Did
we
they
didn't
pay-
raise the matter.
Did they pay it yet?
They raised it. I don't think so.
I don't think so, not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. They have to put in bids. They have to put out for
Do
bid.
the bids.
We've been holding everything up because of his solicitor, and we were just trying to move along.
Well, there,
Keep his
this is,
solicitor happy.
Who's that,
We'd be happy to give that to the solicitor.
oh, no, I
Make-
already
Back
gave the
here for the
superintendent, no, this is for you, this is Folcroft, I gave you one too. And we'll put that on record that 2005, which was way before me, and like I said, Mr. Wigan, you were involved, your husband was involved before my time.
That may be why the solicitor.
All I know is it's done, it's been their property.
It's not ours, we don't.
Never was since '05.
Any other old business? Okay, moving on to new business.
I'm new business. The Folcroft Girls Club would like to ask permission to use the Borough gym for upcoming cheer and basketball season. For August and September, they want Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6 to 10 every day except Sunday, they want 9 to 2. And then October through April, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 6 to 10, and then Sunday, 9 to 2. So I'd like to make a motion.
Do I have a motion to approve the girls' club to use the gym at their designated request?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a roll call, please.
Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Peterson?
Yes.
Mr. Bennett? Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Wiggins?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mrs. French?
Motion carries. Steve, can you give that to Linda so she can put it on the calendar? Okay. Any other new business?
Could I request our first financial budget meeting on August 7th, Tuesday from 6 to 7:30? I don't know if it's happening. Second Tuesday.
To advertise that, Raymond?
I guess this is just like a planning session.
Yeah, I want to lay out pretty much what I'd like to
With the budget, right?
do.
And this is just for the finance committee, right?
Yes.
Do we have to advertise the work session? And the actual budget?
Just a work session. You're gonna have public budget meetings
Yeah.
Right.
down the road as you get closer.
Yeah, this week, just pretty much lay the agenda out where we're going.
Have any of the departments given you their wish lists?
Now I'm gonna get them together, after I meet with the finance committee on the 7th, I'll put together a capital requisition for them. Then what I'd like to do with council approval is have the finance committee meet with each department head, one time, maybe a half hour, one meeting, half hour with the highway department head, half hour with the police chief, and go that way. That's how I normally go, at least for the first initial meeting, and then go amongst council with their requests.
If
What?
at all possible, Sue, on that
Yes.
one, I'm gonna have to, I won't be there because when we cancel our, you know, he's saying it's a work session, it's for the full council. When we canceled our committee meeting for August 7th, that's when I.
Well, I'm not locked into August 7th, I just threw that out there.
Right.
You wanna do it? It should be.
Can we discuss the date after, or?
He's talking about the three
Just the
members
finance.
of the economic.
I understand that, but the solicitor just said it's a regular work session.
No,
Committee work session.
I said, it's
Okay.
just a committee work session, they're just going to.
All right, so you're
lay
just
out
using the
plan.
3 committee people just to be sure.
Just a
Yeah.
plan.
Lay out the-
Yeah,
lay out
sure,
the-
then. Come on, that's a meeting. Godspeed to everybody.
Okay, while we have you up, Joe, what happened with Centex?
Tomorrow morning, I'll let you know. Meeting's tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Frank and Tanya fill us in on everything. And it's a public meeting for people that have to attend. It's at the Pendelco Administration Building. It's advertised, I believe, yesterday's paper. And we're gonna take a vote on the steps, based on the recommendation of the solicitor, what we're gonna do. I don't know if Centex has even gotten back to them. So we'll find out if we immediately file an injunction in court tomorrow, we'll know, and then vote on it. I'll email Linda to let everybody know.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve, the financial report that Joe handed out to everyone?
Motion.
Do I have a second? And a roll call, please.
Mrs. Rafter?
Before we do, does anybody have any questions on it?
Joe,
We didn't get the bank statement yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
I just have a question.
Before we go to the motion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Ratchey?
Yes.
Mr. Foley?
Yes.
Mr. McGuigan?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mrs. French?
Yes. Police chief? He's here? He's not here? Mr. Wilson, do you have anything to report? Mr. Papaleo?
Here?
Do you have anything to report, Joe?
No.
I'm sorting down my list. Now you're up. The solicitor has something for us.
I just have one thing for the council. From time to time, there are tax assessment appeals that were filed where they appeal the assessment of real estate here in the borough. There is one with respect to 1904 Carter Road. I received a stipulation to resolve it that has already been approved by the Southeast Delta Board of Schools Directors and the County of Delaware, and we are the last one to approve it. And it's 1904 Carter Road. The parties have agreed to a fair market value for the property of $70,370 for the tax year 2012. When you apply the 67.5% common level ratio, it gives you an assessed value of $47,500. What I would ask is I need a motion to authorize the solicitor to execute a stipulation to resolve a tax assessment appeal for 1904 Carter Road, and that tax assessment appeal is docketed in the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County at number 2011-0098.
I was just saying, the average assessed value of homes in the probably is about $70,000, correct?
Give or take.
Is there a reason why this was?
It
is at 70. It's been
No, you're-
47 still.
It will be 70. I
Okay.
believe the assessed value for it might have been,
Gotcha.
I don't have the printout.
That's average for everything.
Yeah. That's the new fair market value, would be $70,370. But when they apply the common level ratio, that takes into the assessed value. So there's a fair market value, and then there's an assessed value. And that would be applying them, doing the math, it's $47,500 as the assessed value. So I would need a motion to authorize me to enter into that stipulation.
Motion.
A second.
Second.
Roll call?
Mrs. Drowsky?
Yes.
Ms. Peterson?
Yes.
Mr. Kenny?
Yes.
Ms. Foley?
Yes.
Mr. McGuigan?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yeah.
Mrs. French?
Yes.
Motion carries. I'd like to make a motion for adjournment.
Madam President, can I,
You had several people come in late, I don't know if they have time to sign in.
I request a written financial fire chief's report from the budget, and asked at least twice and haven't gotten anything yet, a response. So,
What is it that you
a
want?
written financial report of what's left in the fire chief's budget, what's been spent, what's left.
Joe, can you get a copy of that
Yeah, I'll be in Thursday.
Thursday?
I'll give you a budget push that.
I'm off Thursday, so I'll be.
What were the dates for the girls' club and the months?
August and September, October
October till April.
3.
For what days? For October to April.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. What time on Saturday? Is there a time?
6 to 10.
6 to 10 in the morning?
6 to 10 at night.
Alright.
That shouldn't be a problem with Peters.
Yeah, that's
Start
what
at
I
10.
saw, I didn't hear, we didn't know if we heard it.
No, it should be fine with Peters.
Wow.
10 to 1.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any questions? I'd like to make a motion for adjournment.
Motion.
Second.
Meeting's adjourned, thank you.